With Largs Thistle manager Sandy MacLean and midfielder Ryan Deas just now after Thistle's 3-1 victory over Rob Roy. Firstly, Sandy, what was your take on that showing?
More than happy. I thought that first half was scrappy. There was an awful strong win, but I thought second half we dominated the match. Team Connacht had a save from the game, so very happy. And I know it sounds strange at 2-1, the opposition never out of it, but they never looked at scoring, and we did.
The wind was a big factor.
First half it was awful. Neither team could get the ball down. I think that there's only one wee period of football that we managed to get down and play with. But other than that, no, there was nothing in the first half. But I thought the second half we coped with it much better than they did, and we got it down. We played it. We got it into our strikers early, and they linked the whole thing in for us. So it was a good performance today.
Wee message sent out to Keith Burgess, perhaps.
As I say, Keith knows his job, but I just wish he was here today because I'm always on about there's plenty of good players in junior grade. My two centre backs are as good as anything, and the man next to me today was absolutely outstanding. Fabulous performance for Ryan. He's a real, everybody, he catches the eye, but his work rate for the team is fantastic. He's a real team player. He's not the individual that I remember for a week when he was much younger. He's such a team player and very important to us.
Ryan, take us through the very first goal. It looked as if you were shaping up to put a cross into the box.
Aye, well, it was just a hit and hope. And the wind took it in. That was all.
It was, and you were not far away with the second free kick in the second half.
Yeah, I just clipped the bar, but some they go in, some don't. It's just stuck by it.
One of the things as well was, I think, your work rate. I mean, you were throwing in tackles as well right until the death.
Yeah, well, you've got to do that when you're playing against an old team that's maybe thought you were good enough to play for them.
Yeah, in terms of looking at it as well, what's your feelings for this season in terms of how you enjoyed it at Largs?
Well, I didn't enjoy it at the start, obviously, with no playing, but since I've been coming into playing, it's been good, and all the boys have helped me through it, as well as the managers, so I'm happy.
Good. And Sandy, looking at the actual the situation today, many folk were there today, they'll say, oh, that's Thistle side got a good shout for the Scottish Cup.
Well, as I say, the strength in this team is a game at a time, and I've told you that once, I've told you 100 times, but it is, and it's what our players are particularly good at. They'll look to next week. At the moment it's meant to be York in the West, but we don't know whether that's going to be changed or not, but the lads today were fantastic. We like to enjoy our Saturday nights, we enjoy our weekends, we all get back together and we work hard on the Monday night and then take it for the Errigan camp. I know you've heard that time and time again, but it's successful, so we keep doing it.
Fair enough. And just looking at it, I mean, like you say today, the boys were 1-0 down, which was a bit of a blow. The goal came a wee bit out of the blue.
It did, we gave it away. Silly gave it away, and they've even sclaffed the shot, but it goes in the net, and we've now got a mountain to climb, but one thing I never doubt this group of players is their character, every single one of them. They're a great bunch to work with, so, and again, went and proved that they can play a wee bit as well.
Who would you sort of favour for a sort of quarter-final? Would you be looking for a home tie?
Home ties that you're looking for, isn't it? That's it, home tie. You don't know who you're going to get. Standard of opposition news, just first class. So, but if we go and continue to do what we're doing, then we'll give everybody a run for their money.
Take us through, just take us through the other goals today. Obviously, Ryan scored the first.
Yeah, as I say, we had one earlier and Ryan crossed it. It was a good cross in, and with that wind behind him, I think we can try to scream on him the next time, just go and have a hit. And he hits it as sweet as a nut, the goalie doesn't move. Fantastic. We work on, as I say, we're set pieces, I keep telling you that. McClure steals from the back post. Lovely touch, gets in the back of the net, we're suddenly 2-1 up. And then the wee man just goes and seals it for us and makes us, allows us to relax a wee bit, so that was good. And he just sneaks in the back. But there's a lot of good work there because Martin Dowes ran half the length of the pitch and Andy Monaghan had no right to get on that ball, and he's muscled his way in. And as I say, Ryan's just sneaked in and does what he does best.
And as Ryan, just looking at it as well from your point of view, having joined, what would you say about Largs Thistle? What would you say have you enjoyed most about the club?
That's a bit under pressure question. Just being in with the boys and.
Is it a good team atmosphere?
It's a great team atmosphere, and progressing in the Scottish Cup's made it even easier for me. And a lot of the boys have made it easier coming down for, obviously, Clydebank, they're all for the same area. They've took me in and whatever, they've brought me into the team, kept me going.
So it's all about, and it looks like you're clearly enjoying it as well.
Aye, absolutely.
And one thing as well, which Sandy and others have discussed as well in the past, is a real team bonding, a real team spirit amongst all the players there.
Aye, absolutely. Everybody sticks together, fights for each other like we've done today, and it showed.
Okay, gents, thanks very much. Well done.
Right, cheers.
That's the